Greetings. My name is Mark Holland, and I'm the president of the Holland Leadership Collaborative. So happy to be with you. So happy that you decided to be a part of this worthwhile summit. I'm going to share with you from the topic of the power of gratitude, both in business and citizenship. The first thing I'd like to talk to you about is the benefits of gratitude. There are great benefits in being grateful. What are they? It enhances your well-being and your mental health. When you feel good about yourself and you're thankful for where you are, that's just a place where you can begin to even regenerate your health. So being grateful has great benefits. You want to build, it allows you to build stronger relationships with colleagues, customers, and community. Who among us doesn't want to be around that person that is just excited about life, feels good about things, and doesn't mind sharing it with you? It's just a good experience. And finally, it encourages a positive work environment and culture. Now, let's first touch on gratitude in business. If you're going to be in person in business, you want to appreciate your customers. Now, how do you do that? You got to recognize your customer. Give them a couple coupons every now and then. They come in there spending their hard-earned money every sometimes week, every month. But when you have a recurring customer, you want to show that appreciation and gratitude for them. Give them thank you notes, loyalty programs, any kind of special acknowledgement you can think of. Now, on the flip side, very, very important to engage your employees and make sure that they know that you appreciate them as well. Hey, every now and then, get that bonus or that raise, hold team building activities. I once heard someone say that they were just as excited because someone gave them a t-shirt, because it was someone thought about them. So get creative in how you appreciate and show gratitude towards both your customer base and your employees. It costs money to train employees, so once you have them, treat them correctly. Now, there can be challenges, but we can always overcome them. What are some of the common barriers to expressing gratitude? I'm too busy. I got too much to do to get into all that. No, you're not. You want to set up a culture where it's a culture of appreciation. That way, when you're busy, you have reliable people to help you. So we need to get strategies together for overcoming challenges. Have a mindfulness of thankfulness. Even if in the morning you just grab everybody, let's just give thanks for being here today in good health. Let's give thanks for being here and our store didn't burn down. Anything could happen. So when you're in a good place, acknowledge it and be intentional about it. It's very important. Now, who am I? I'm going to give you a little bit about myself. Mark Holland. I am the husband of Michelle Holland. We've been married 34 years. That's my honey lamb. And I'm a retired pastor for 24 years. Tell you a little bit about how I retired. My wife came to me and said, babe, we've been, on this road for a while and we're going to be thinking about retiring soon. And I can do one of two things. I can either keep doing what I'm doing, or I can basically throw my hat in the ring and try some other things. So I said, what do you want to do? And she said, I want to throw my hat and try some other things. So I said, fantastic. Whatever you do, I'm with you. Long story short, we ended up having to relocate because she got a CEO position in another state. And I'm so excited about supporting my wife. I'm also ex-military, honorably discharged as a captain from the Army Corps of Engineers. I'm the father of two daughters, Amanda, 23, Kimberly, 21, two daddy's girls, my girls. I'm also the recipient, as you can see here on the right, from the Biden administration. I'm the recipient of the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award, and I'm very proud of that. And that was for my service in community for 24 years as a pastor. And it's still going on. Graduate of Hampton University, Bachelor of Science in Building Construction Technology. Great time down at Hampton University. I also have a master's and a doctorate in ministry from Family Bible Ministry in Baltimore. I'm a certified speaker with Les Brown. I'm also certified as a trainer and coach with John Maxwell. I'm a real estate investor, and I'm also the president of the Holland Leadership Collaborative. That's the company that I run now. Leadership and gratitude. I have a quote for you by Simon Sinek. He said, "Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge." Now think about that for a minute. You don't have to lord over anybody or do anything. Just take care of your people. Gratitude fosters a positive environment. And guess what? Studies have shown that employees who feel appreciated are up to 50% more productive and engaged. Isn't that what we want? We want our employees to be productive and engaged? Absolutely. Here's some tips for personal practice. You want to be a person that journals. What's the importance of journaling? When you write down things, you don't get so choked up about what you're achieving that you forget about what's already been achieved. When you journal, you can look back, you can reflect. It's a healthy thing to remember where you came from, even over the challenges and over the humps. It gives you an appreciation for where you are. And then share that appreciation with others. It's a healthy cycle. Journal, reflect, share. Journal, reflect, share. Heck of a practice to keep you with an attitude of gratitude. Now, I want to, I have materials that I want to share with you. I want you to consider joining my mailing list, and I have a free gift for you. I have prepared some information for you on the subject of core values. I just want you to text me the word gratitude to 443-909-2020. Text the word gratitude to 443-909-2020. Just want to summarize this. Gratitude in business and in community are critical. So what am I saying here? You can't be an ungrateful person in your personal life. You know, we have to treat our families well. And let me give you an example of that, because I'm a person, I just told you I'd send you something on core values. Let me tell you how I was teaching that, and I got caught up needing to practice what I was teaching. My daughters were about to go to bed, and I was coming in from working on one of our rental properties when we first started. And the youngest one walked up to me, "Where you been, Daddy?" I said, "Well, I was out there building an empire for you. We're going to, you're going to do great things. And your mother and I are going to leave this empire to you, and you're going to have this and that and the other." And she said, "But I got to go to bed. I just wanted you, Daddy." I said, "Whoa, let's practice these core values. If I say that family is a core value of mine, then I need to spend time with my family and be in place, because people grow up fast." And one final thought. I want to encourage you to implement one new gratitude practice this week. What's something that you can do this week to show gratitude? Can you, before you put your feet on the ground, when you wake up in the morning, can you look up and just say, "Thank you"? Can you just feel good about where you are and just lean in and say, "I appreciate where I am"? Can you go into the office, and when you get there, just tell everybody, "You all look fantastic, and I want to thank you for being here and being a part of my journey"? What's one thing that you can do and be intentional about in your journey for gratitude? Now, I want to invite you, myself and my mentor, Les Brown, We're doing this Business Brilliance Summit together. It's going to be April 3rd through the 5th. It's much like what you have here. I just want to invite you to be a part of it. And I want to tell you a little bit more about it, but as a business, you can contact us at businessbrilliancesummit.com, or you can text that number I gave you and say, type in unstuck, as we mentioned before. But let me just tell you a little bit about this. Here's the mission statement of the Business Brilliance Summit: to cultivate a dynamic community where businesses can connect, share insights, and thrive through collaboration and mutual support. We endeavor to kindle the innate potential of entrepreneurs and visionary leaders. Visit us at www.businessbrilliancesummit.com. Where did this Business Brilliance Summit come from? I was in a cohort, and this is all, we're still talking about gratitude, just being thankful. I was in a cohort of people who we all wanted to get businesses together. And so we went to take the state test in the state of Maryland. It was about 30 of us. Half the people failed. And what I realized is that to be an entrepreneur, you have to be a person that's rounded. And if you are already rounded, I want you to give gratitude for that, because so many people know their craft, and beyond their craft, they don't know much else. And that's not healthy. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you are a carpenter, that's a fine skill to have. Jesus was a carpenter, for those of you who are people of faith. But in addition to being a carpenter, you have to know how to market your business. You have to know how to count your money. You have to know how to train your employees, should you grow to that point. And so the Business Brilliance Summit and with the associated Business Brilliance Academy are two places where we have created this for you. Myself and Les Brown is right there lockstep with me, because if you're going to be in business, you need to be able to communicate what your product is, what your vision is, what your mission is. And who else better in the world could I have linked up with than Les Brown, Mr. Communicator. So a little bit more, the mission statements there. Here's the vision statement: to build a thriving global network where businesses can connect and grow together, fostering innovation, collaboration, and mutual support. Our vision is to make these connections accessible and fruitful, ensuring that every business, regardless of size or location, can achieve sustainable success. And so please consider being a part of the Business Brilliance Summit. My name is Mark Holland. I want to invite you to take your phone and go to my website at www.drmarkholland.com. There you will find more events from the Holland Leadership Collaborative that you can participate in. And I welcome you. I thank you for watching my presentation, and I look forward to meeting you in the future. Thank you.